I like about this is I get to listen to music while you fly. We're at that point now.
Yeah. Alright. Collective is still down and lock. Anti-torpedoes in neutral. Cyclic, I think it's supposed to go to the left a little. And engage the clutch slowly. Clutch engage, clutch disengage, light is off. Throttle to 1800 to warm up the engine.
Okay, so go ahead and reduce those down, those bars. So push it in, then turn it down. Yep, just to make it easier for you to read. Okay, now push it in again. Again, one more. Good. Turn the top. Turn the top one. Find the fuel page. Right there. I want you to spin that up. Actually, push that button. Then I want you to put 30 gallons on board by spinning this.
Oh.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
I was in the right one.
You were in the right one. I apologize. Fuel page. There you go. And then spin it up to 30 gallons. You could give yourself a little bit of wiggle room, but now you'll know how much you burned going down there and back.
30.
Yeah, I would put 30. You could put a little less in there depending on how it is, but it was probably right at 180. There you go.
I did 29 just in case.
Okay. Alright, perfect. Now you can go back to your normal page for your cylinder head temperatures.
Okay,
Good.
engine warmed up.
Yep.
Oil temperature minimum 80. And then we will do throttle checks.
Hey, squeeze some throttle off. Get it really, really lean. So when it goes up there, then you squeeze the throttle off. Okay, I'm gonna start over. All right, so put it in the green.
I usually do that, but it got out of. I was looking here.
Oh.
But I didn't do that on my solo. I was watching it.
Okay, good. Do it again one more time. Good. All right, and then see what you got for a second. You don't have to do too much. As long as you're in the green, you got 16 to 18, that's good, okay? It's just if it's like way up here at 20, yeah, it looks pretty good. It's close, it's right on 18. All right, make sure you pay attention then.
Magneto check. Magneto check, fuel pump check, split the tachometer. Doors are on, fuel wall is all the way in, the seat belts are latched. Flight instrument, that looks good. Fuel quantity checked. Okay, circuit breakers are in, ignition is off, anti-collision light is on, make sure we consider full bridge, timer start. Throttle friction release, collective lock release.
Okay, before you do that, where are we going?
We're heading 130.
But where are we going? What's the airport?
Okay. Do you want me to add it up here?
Yeah.
The code was... Should I look up the map?
I would.
Oh, 0G7. Activated it, did not let me pick any altitude or nothing.
You know,
Okay.
you would have picked your altitude already from the flight plan.
Okay.
So we'll climb to, we'll just start out at 900 feet. We'll climb as we get there.
Okay.
We'll just keep an eye out for towers. It'll be good for you to see them, okay?
Okay.
Especially during the day. So just 1,000 feet today.
Collective lock release. Ignition
And-
is off.
right.
Hose pump is on.
Good.
Circuit breakers are in. Oil pressure looks good. Temps looks good. Okay. Collective lock release. Seatbelt fastened. Stuff are out of the way. Okay.
Okay.
Timer set. Everything looks good. All in the green. Okay.
What's the highest you want this to be?
1450. I'll adjust my trim. Williams and Soda traffic, helicopter 28 Echo Hotel, departing from runway 10, right-hand traffic pattern, Williams and Soda traffic.
What? Which way is this? Stop.
I'm facing the wind, and then I'll turn around.
No, what runway is this?
Oh, 28.
Yeah. Then you're not staying in the traffic pattern.
Okay,
Which way are we departing?
right traffic pattern.
Okay, watch. Williams and Soda's traffic, helicopter 28 Echo Hotels departing runway 28 from the taxiway, left turn out departing to the south, Williams and Soda's.
Could you turn on my noise cancellation, please?
Yeah. Okay, a little more altitude. There you go, that's the climb you want right there.
Okay. At 700.
There you go. Departing to the south. Hey, don't lead with the paddle. A little more left. There you go. Don't turn with the paddles. You turn with the stick. Just keep the tail behind us with the paddle.
Okay. I only have noise cancellation in one ear.
What?
I think this one has a problem maybe.
No, let me turn them both up here. Test, test, test.
Oh, that works.
Is that
Yep,
better?
It works.
You want me to turn it down?
No, that's good.
Look, it has two adjustments.
Okay. So should I be flying at 1200 or?
No, you can Canada traffic arrow 7 runway alpha. Just fly along here for a little bit. If you zoom in, you can see where the towers are at.
Okay. Yeah, I can see a little bit here now, right now.
So zoom in. You can take your hand off the collective when you're cruising.
Oh, okay. We're flying 85, yeah?
Yeah, I would set your manifold pressure to 27 inches. Maintain your altitude you're at. And then double check everything. And then we're going to teach you how to lean out the helicopter. Canada traffic, Aero 7 Romeo Alpha, left crosswind 13, Canada 1.
That's about 27 right there, right?
Okay. Alright, now that you're cruising, what I want to do is I want to spin the mixture knob down, because right now, if you take a look at our fuel page, we're burning about 16 gallons to 17 gallons an hour. That's way too much.
Okay.
We should be burning like 14 something. So what I want you to do is we're going to roll this down, watch, till we get to 100. Okay, nice and easy.
100 as in speed?
100 is into the 100 mark there. So we're going to lead it to there, and then we're going to wait. Go back to our cylinder head temperature page, and you'll see it start climbing up.
Yeah.
Now, because we're not above 29 inches, we can go above 1450. We're going to lean the helicopter out to about 1580, 1580 on the temperature. So as of right now, as long as you don't pull over 29 inches, you don't need to have the mixture set in a way that it's you're not going over 1450. If you were to climb, you could climb above 30 inches, but you'd want to enrich in the mixture and make sure you're not any higher than 1450. Okay? Canada traffic, Aero 7 Romeo Alpha, turning final 13 short approach, full stop Canada. So there's our tower. See our tower?
Yep, the red one.
Yep. And where is it? It's right there.
Yep.
Okay, good. Now that we're down to 100, I want you to slowly lean the mixture out. Just do this. Watch.
Oh,
And then wait. And watch the temperature. We eventually want to get to 1580.
So we are making bigger combustion in the engine, right?
Well, yeah, it'll be a little bit more thing. But you don't want to do it go below 100 fast. Why? Because the engine quit.
Yeah.
It'd be just like pulling it out.
I see.
So see how the temperature's coming up ever so slowly?
Yeah.
Then do a little more. 1580 is the number we want here when
we
we're
are coming
cruising.
into landing, do we increase it back?
Yes,
up again?
because you're going to be pulling more than 29 inches, right?
Yeah.
So you go ahead, every now and then, I want you to reach over, put your left hand on the cyclic, and then use your right hand to lean it out a little bit.
Right now?
Yeah.
But we already at 1450
No, you want 1580.
Oh, 1580.
1580 when you're leaning.
Okay.
Okay, so there you go. Reach over. Look outside, you're descending.
Yeah.
Okay, nice and easy. Look at your temperature.
1460.
And then just wait. You can wait. You can swap your hands back if you want while you're doing it, or just keep your hand there and keep leaning. See how the collective won't move on you when you're cruising along like this.
How much more
The
do
only
I
time
keep
you need it.
leaning until it comes to 1580?
Well, I don't know. Watch your number.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Watch 1580. It'll get there slowly. Just don't want to do it too fast because you don't want the engine to quit. Right there. Wait, and then wait for a little bit.
I feel nervous when I take my hands off the control.
That's okay. This is all part of your training now. Okay, so 1492, I'd go a little bit more. So swap your hands and lean out to 1580.
There are two towers on our right and left. So
Yep, good, you're seeing them. Okay, there's 1500. Keep going. $15.20. Yep, keep going. $15.40. Yep, keep going. 1580.
So it's 1580 when it's running.
Yep.
1450 when it's idling.
And 1580 as long as you're not over 29 inches.
My direction change.
Oh yeah, good. You're dividing your attention. Nicely done, Bert. Keep going. Yeah, it'll come up. Now go to your fuel page. How many gallons you burning in an hour now?
12.
Yeah, saving $15 an hour in fuel savings, right? If this is
Yeah.
your helicopter. And we can go farther now. If you
Yeah.
take a look at it, it tells us we have 25 gallons on board and we can fly for another 2 hours and 4 minutes until we're completely dry. So we got plenty of gas to get there, right?
This doesn't wear the engine quicker, right?
What's that?
This doesn't put wear on the engine because it's bigger,
No.
bigger combustion.
No, it's fine. And you can see the fuel we use so far is 3.3 gallons. We got 2 hours of gas on board, 25 is what we have on board right now, 12 gallons and a half per hour. Now we'll go back to the cylinder head page, look at our temperatures. Bam, right there, perfect. And then you're good. You're all set now. So that's the cruise checklist.
Okay.
Because you can't pull it out and look at it, right? You'll be doing a lot of this stuff on your cross country. And you can see your cylinder head temperatures are nice and cool. Pretty nice out, pretty even. If you saw one that was spiking up, what would you do?
Put more fuel in there.
You can put more fuel in, but what if that didn't solve your problem? And it was getting hotter and hotter and hotter. What's the red line? What's that red line? What's the temperature?
For
limitation. 500 degrees, right? So what would you do if you had a cylinder head that was getting close to 500?
Do a low power landing.
Yeah, I would just land.
Yeah.
I'd find a spot and I'd land someplace next to a house or something and call Ray. Like you could land right there.
Yeah.
You could put the wheels down and drag the helicopter to the left or to the right. You know, no farmer's going to give you a hard time about
Will we
that.
still do a low power landing or
What is a low power landing?
well run on landing?
Well, I don't know.
There are
It just
cables
depends.
down there, so
Yeah, you got cables. I don't know. I don't think I would. If I had enough power, you know, I wouldn't worry too much about it. Another thing you'd have to worry about is maybe it was just an indication. Like what if it was like reading no green at all? It was just blank. What would you do then?
still land.
No, why?
Because I don't know if it's a sensor.
Engine's running smooth.
Then it's a sensor error.
Yeah, there you go. It's probably a sensor. If it was going through the roof and it was still running pretty smooth, I might land and then call Ray and say, hey Ray, I think it's an indication, but I don't, you know, and then he might be like, well, what was your oil temperature? Was it high or low? Did it move at all? Oh. Most times if you get a red indication, it's probably bad. Okay, it's not a typical sensor there. Usually if you get a bad sensor, it'll blink on and off and do kind of erratic stuff. Ah, look at you.
Yeah.
Trying to distract you, aren't I? Oh, what town is this?
Lions.
That's right.
Yeah.
Remember on the map?
Yep.
And instead of using that, like say you lost that, and what's our heading supposed to be?
160, 150?
No, what was it on the thing we were saying it was going to be?
155, I believe.
Yeah, look what it is. Very close, right?
Yeah.
So if you didn't have any electronics in, you're going to fly without electronics. I'm going to take them away from you, and you're just going to have a map.
Okay.
So you're either going to have a map, or you're going to have ForeFlight. It's
Okay.
entirely up to you. One of your cross countries, you're just going to have a map.
Okay. And my Google Maps.
Yeah. You can do that. You're low enough. That's an option, right? If you got lost.
Yeah. And the reason we fly 85 so we can auto-rotate, right?
No, it's smooth.
Fuel saving.
It's fuel savings. It's smooth. We're in no rush because you need the experience.
When you're going 110 and you quit the engine, do you just flail a little bit so you drop the speed?
No, yeah, you would just kind of, you could use that energy to climb up a little bit.
So it
Even
gives
a
you
little
bigger
bit.
glider room.
Yeah, you got more room to auto-rotate, for example.
Yeah, I never thought of it that way, yeah.
But 85 is just a comfortable speed. You know, it's not loud. It's not too loud. It's a pretty reasonable airspeed to cruise around at. Like, what's your ground speed right now? We only got about
82.
Yeah, we only got about maybe 3 knots of headwind. Or miles per hour. That's probably in, not knots. This thing you can't rely on. See how it's crooked already?
Yeah. You use an iPad on your plane, right, for gyro? And it works pretty reliable?
You can't do it in the helicopter. And the reason being is it does a lot of this.
I see.
And every time it does that, it goes everywhere.
Oh, I see.
So that's why you have to have instrumentation. If the Instrums were never instrument platforms except for the turbine model, I think. Maybe some of the newer ones are, but this is VFR only helicopter. Hey, look at your temperatures. Could you lean it out a little more, maybe?
Wouldn't force it, I guess, should I? It's 1570.
Yeah, it's close, right?
Yeah. I am trying to keep the ball in the middle, but we still get
Take
a
your
lot
feet
of
off the
wind.
pedal. Take your feet off the pedal. That's perfect.
Okay.
That thing's off a little bit. It's perfect.
Okay.
So when you're cruising like this, if you lost tail rotor, what would happen?
Just nothing really, because
Nothing.
you're going fast.
The helicopter, if you take a look at your pedals, that tail rotor has counterbalance weights so that if you were to lose tail rotor authority, look how even your pedals are. You just fly wherever you're going at 85 miles an hour. And then do a run-on landing, right?
Yeah. So if it was stuck right pedal, then you cannot get slow. But if it was left pedal,
If you go
between them.
yeah. If you're below 40 miles an hour, you cannot go around on a right stuck pedal if you get below 40.
Pedal, okay. That's what I was thinking the other day. Was it right or left one when the helicopter, goes crazy?
How far are we out from our airport right now?
12 miles.
12 miles. You better start thinking about some things you need to do here. So we're listening to the Common Traffic Advisory already and listening for anybody that might be flying around down there and seeing what runway they're going to do. But you better check the weather, see what runway would be the best runway down there. There's another tower right here.
Yeah. It shows red here, I guess, when you're in the altitude.
Yep.
There's 19, 11, 01, 29.
Yeah, what runway are they using though? What are the winds doing down there?
Hard to tell, so we're gonna go there, check the windsock, and decide after that?
There's another way to do it.
Oh, I guess. Look around.
Yeah? There's also another way I just showed you during ground school.
Looking water, smokes.
No, no,
As in your ForeFlight?
no. Your map.
Oh, but how could map tell us what the winds are doing down there?
Well, AWOS, Automated Weather Observation Station.
Oh. Okay. Let me get this back to myself, because I'm getting out of my heading. So do I get the map out?
I don't know. I don't know how else you're going to find it. Don't dive in your turn. Don't dive.
Heading with traffic, Aero 7 Romeo Alpha, turning final 1.
Ooh. Don't lose my map, Burke.
Okay. Bye. Well, it's expiring tomorrow. Oh. There's a reason they use an iPad.
Yeah, oh, yeah, maybe. Or a what?
Marcellus, I think I got the wrong map. Because this is Syracuse.
You better hurry. We're getting close.
Seneca Falls. I can't divide my attention. 120.
120? What's 120?
The weather service.
Oh, okay. All right. What if this was Class Bravo airspace? You don't have any of your information yet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we couldn't go into
How do
Class
I put in
Bravo.
120 in the channels? I never learned that.
So what you do is you spin this. See that? The big
Okay.
knobs for the big numbers, little knobs for the little numbers. Go ahead.
Heading with traffic, Aero 7 Romeo Alpha, control 13, we left downwind departure to the north, Canada West.
What altitude were you supposed to fly at?
I put in 120 right now. 2,000 RPM. 2,000.
West Coast traffic, Sierra 809, echo downwind for 10, wind coast.
Okay, so get your weather.
Okay. I'm on 1-2. Oh, I click this.
Clear, low, 1.
Turn it up so you can hear it.
Temperature 2, 5. Celsius, dew point 16. Altimeter 3040.
So I get 2,000 RPM? 2,000 altitude?
I don't know what you're doing.
Finger Lakes Regional Airport. Automated weather observation 1437. Zulu weather wind 170 at 6. Visibility 7. Clear below 12,000. Temperature 25 Celsius. Dew point 16. Altimeter 3040.
304, that's the altitude. I couldn't hear the wind.
Finger Lakes Regional Airport. Automated weather observation 1437. Zulu weather wind 180 at 5. Visibility 7. Clear below 12,000. Temperature 25 Celsius. Dew point 16. Altimeter 3040.
Well, you better make sense of it. You're the pilot.
I hear numbers.
Finger Lakes Regional Airport. Automated weather observation 1438. Zulu weather wind 180 at 5. Visibility
130 at 5.
Clear below
Okay.
12.
Why are you climbing to 2,000 feet?
I thought we were supposed to stay off the airplane traffic pattern.
You're not even near the airport. I feel like you climbed because you weren't paying attention. What are you doing with your pedal?
Trying to make a left turn.
Yeah, this is how we turn. And then we follow the pedal. Follow up with the pedal. We don't make the pedal turn and then... Alright, so you got your weather. What runway we landing on?
Clear below 12.
If it's 130 heading.
5 Celsius. Dew point 16. Altimeter 3040.
There's a side thing. You see this dump right here? You don't want to fly over the top of them because birds fly around there.
Okay.
They eat the food.
Finger Lakes Regional Airport.
Alright, we don't just listen to that anymore.
Are we in the common traffic channel? I didn't look at that.
Oh, okay. Better look at it. Now, if this was Class Bravo airspace and we were like 5 miles, we'd be in trouble, right?
Yeah.
All right, so what I want you to do is do a 360 out here while you're getting your map out. Fly in the opposite direction for a minute or two if you have to.
Okay.
So you're flying over Montezuma right now, I think.
To what?
We're flying over that wildlife refuge. What altitude should we be at?
2,000 R.
Yeah, okay. Yep, alright. Well, keep heading back away from it. We don't want to get in trouble. I'm having fun. Are you having fun?
No. No, it's hard to use a map in one hand.
Oh, these are great lessons. How fast are we supposed to be going?
85?
Yeah, or, you know, at least have a plan. I mean, why is our manifold pressure down there?
I was losing altitude.
Yeah, why is that? Why you got the manifold down so low?
Did I get the right map?
I don't know.
That's over boost.
Okay, you're alright. Good catch.
Freaking so hard to look at the map and keep an eye on the instructions.
Don't kill us, Burke. What manifold pressure do you want where you don't have to think about anything?
27?
Yeah, set that. I'll help you out a little bit. So set 27 inches, and then you don't have to worry about anything really when it comes to power. There you go. Good. Careful, you got a tower over here. It's no big deal, but make sure you're also scanning outside when you have stuff going on. All right, give me my frequency.
Okay. Almost got it. Seneca Falls. 1228. It's already set.
Ah, yeah. Good.
One thing at a time. I could have looked at it when I was looking at the letter.
You could also, during your pre-flight, you got your knee board, write down the frequencies.
Okay.
And then they'd be right there. You don't even have to pull that out. You know what runway it is? Just write down all the information you're going to need. So, your next very, very important purchase is going to be what?
An iPad.
iPad or a knee board. You get a knee board that holds a mini. A large iPad's too big for the helicopter.
Yeah.
I mean, you can do it if you have one, but it's a little too big.
Does this airport has a tower or no?
Has a what?
Tower?
Does it?
Does it have one? I'm asking. This is my first cross country. How popular of it?
It doesn't have a tower. I've gotten my point across. So, they call it the 5 Ps. Prior proper planning prevents piss poor performance. 7 Ps.
Okay.
Prior proper planning prevents piss poor performance. So, all you want to do is you want to get way ahead of it. So we're going to be landing what runway down here? So,
it said 130.
okay.
So does that mean it's coming from 130 direction towards us?
Yeah.
Then I will be landing at 11.
11.
Yeah, because it's 11 headed this way, and if you turn 130.
Well, that's a grass strip. Are we landing on the grass
Oh,
strip?
then 19.
Okay. See it, more prior proper planning stuff. Okay. All right, find the airport. And how are you going to enter the pattern?
Probably towards here.
Yeah.
It says there are wires down below.
Okay. Now, prior to landing, you want to enrich in your mixture because you're going to be pulling more than 29 inches when you land.
Should I start doing it
You
now?
could start doing it now, yes, because you're burning more gas as you go lower because there's more, the air's denser. So
Right way, right?
Yep.
Right.
Go to the right, yep.
How much?
Just a couple turns, and then just keep doing a couple turns here and there. All right? All right, you need to make a radio call. How far out are you?
5 miles.
And where are you?
On base of
No. Direction, cardinal heading. North, south, east, or west.
Oh, we are heading east.
Hold on. Listen. Seneca Falls traffic. Helicopter 28 Echo Hotel is 5 miles north, inbound landing. Seneca Falls.
North inbound landing. Okay.
Legs. You see the airport quite yet?
Not yet.
Okay, so how are you going to land on runway 19?
It shows a pattern for 19 headed this way.
Yeah, but they use left pattern, remember?
Okay. If they
So,
use left pattern.
you got your finger. Which way are you coming in from on my finger? Which way are you coming in from? Just point.
From right.
So here, we want to fly a right traffic pattern, right?
Okay.
So if we come out here and enter in on a 45-degree angle, so come out to the east a little ways from the airport, we'll enter in like this and fly a right traffic pattern to runway 19.
Oh,
okay?
I see. We are 4 miles out.
Yep, good.
Flying to the right of the runway, right? A little bit.
So make a radio call. It's Finger Lakes, not Seneca Falls. Finger Lakes Regional.
Finger Lakes Regional traffic, helicopter 28 Echo Hotel, runway 10.
19, right?
Seneca Falls traffic, helicopter 28 Echo Hotel, who you are, is 4 miles north where you are, and landing runway 19. We'll be right traffic for 19. What you're gonna do.
Okay.
Who you are, where you are, what you're gonna do. Okay? Try it again.
Williams,
Believes it's so the habit. What was the tower name? Not Seneca Falls. What was it?
Finger Lakes.
Finger Lakes traffic, helicopter 28 Echo Hotel, 3 miles north of runway 19, coming in landing, right traffic pattern, Finger Lakes traffic.
Do you know where can you see the airport yet?
Over there.
Alright, good. So come out this way. This is a nice little spot right here. Have yourself a wide enough pattern. Now, if people are flying the left traffic pattern for runway 19, you're not going to be in any problem, right? As a helicopter pilot and a student, I want you to enter in on a pattern. So you'll come out here a little ways, okay? And then come in on a 45-degree angle. What's your altitude supposed to be for this airport?
For this airport?
Yeah, your pattern altitude. What's it supposed to be?
Like 500 to 1,000.
Okay, good. You remembered something. Burke, this is how it was supposed to go today. Because I have to show you, it gets very complex out here, and the way you keep it from being complex is being prepared. Okay.
Pre-planned.
So, yep. Come back over this way. I want you to fly just on this side of the runway, the road down here. Okay, before landing checklist, everything's operating green and normal.
Should I put
Mixture?
more lead?
Yeah, I would put some more mixture in because you're at 1527 and you're not even pulling any power. Get that thing below 1450. Stay on this side of the road now. There you go, and then just wait. What side of the road do I want you on?
Right. Oh, there's a wind turbine. Is it on the map? Yes, it is.
So you know what I mean by entering in on a 45-degree angle, right?
They all turn left.
Yep.
Then,
Give them a radio call. Let them know where you're at.
Finger Lakes traffic, helicopter 28 Echo Hotel, runway 19, upwind. Finger Lakes traffic.
Nope.
Upwind.
Nope. Who you are, where you are, what you're gonna do.
Finger Lakes traffic, helicopter 28 Echo Hotel is 2 miles to the west, inbound landing runway 19 right traffic. Finger Lakes.
Okay.
Who you are, what you're gonna, who you are, where you are. You need to practice that. Enter in on your 45 now, sir. Look at where you're gonna be. Look at your road. Don't look at this anymore. You can see everything outside just fine.
I heard the radios. I was trying to see if there was anyone around.
Usually it comes in really clear if they're close by. So enter in on your 45. Okay, get that really down. All right, make a radio call for 45. Entering 45.
Finger Lakes traffic, helicopter 28 Echo Hotel, runway 19, entering 45.
Right downwind or left downwind?
Oh, you need practice, practice, practice.
I never.
So we're on a right downwind here, right? Okay, before landing checklist, how's your... Yep, everything looks pretty good to me. Now you're kind of cutting it in, right? You want to be parallel. Don't let the wind blow you in. So turn a little bit this way. Okay. And you're starting to come down. So remember, 700 feet, 70 miles per hour. You just kind of pick it the way we were, kind of image it like you would back at Williamson Sodas.
Okay.
So go ahead, you can set us up and land runway 19. I want to do a full down landing.
To the markers?
Yeah, markers will be good.
On my solo, I had actually a hard time doing normal approaches because it was windy.
Yeah.
But on my steep approaches, I was fine.
Oh, okay.
But on my normal approaches, I had to keep shooting further.
Yep.
Here, I'm on.
Right pedal when you take power out. Make a radio call.
Finger Lakes traffic, helicopter 28 Echo Hotel, runway 19, right base.
Right base 19.
Right base
Yep.
19.
Yep.
Finger Lakes traffic, helicopter 28 Echo Hotel, on final, runway 19. Finger Lakes traffic.
That was a good radio call.
Trying to keep it in the green.
Yep.
But I didn't turn these lights on. Was it always on?
You can, yeah, they might always be on, but click it 7 times. We'll see. Yeah, it doesn't look like it has
There
one.
are no trees around, so
Yeah,
it's
pretty cool, right? It's a little different for you here.
Yeah.
So a little slow because at 50 feet you want to be at 50 miles an hour, 40
Okay.
feet, 40 miles an hour. So speed up a little. Or lose your altitude. There you go. Now get back onto your profile.
Right pedal.
Yeah, right pedal.
Oh, wow, it is different without the trees.
Beautiful without the trees. So this is a crap hole.
I didn't have to pull a lot of power right now. I'm so...
Yeah, it's mellow, right? Well done.
Wow, this was a lot different.
And look, you're above 29 inches. You're barely doing it. You got 1430. Nice landing. All right, I got the collective. Stretch a minute.
Okay, I locked it. Just
Yeah, that's good. valuable
the
lesson.
camera video of me trying to look through the map.
Dude, you need to put like goofy music to it, like
I know.
Oh, that's gonna be funny.
20 gallon left.
That's
so.
good. Nice job, Burke. I'm very impressed. All right.
So we need 8-gallon reserve. So we
Yeah.
have to get gas.
Yeah, we'll be fine. How long did it take us to get down here with approach and everything?
39 minutes.
Yeah,
Well,
30
35.
Yeah, 35. All right, so I want to go back to Williamson Sodas.
So we will use 10 gallon. So we have enough fuel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? We got 20 gallons on board, right? Yeah. And we're going to lean it out again, so.
So for takeoff, I'll probably just
Do like your normal takeoff.
yeah do normal.
You don't have to wait till the end of the
run.
runway. We can cut it short. Once you get to 700 feet, do a right turn out. Head back
Okay.
home. Make sure you do radio call. And before you go, do an engine check.
Yep, all good.
Finger Lakes traffic, helicopter 28 Echo Hotel, departing from runway 19, right traffic pattern, Finger Lakes traffic.
Okay, clear left, clear up, clear right.
Whoa, it picks you up right away.
So we don't need to go very high.
Okay. 1,000 feet, good.
Yeah. Just make sure you don't hit anything.
There are stuff on the way. It says it'll be close.
Yeah, but you'll be fine.
Shows red.
You shows red?
Yeah. So I will go around it then.
Yeah, I would go around it. You'll see it before you get there. Alright, so everything you did on the way down, you're going to have to do on the way back, okay? Take your feet off the pedals so that it's just nice and trim, okay? Good. Because you'll get a little bit of headwind, right? It's going to weather vane a little.
Should I start leaning out?
Yeah, if you're, well, wait till you cruise altitude, you got the power set. Yeah, you can start leaning.
Left downwind runway 13 Canada.
How slow do we exactly have to do this?
What do you mean? I would go, you're already below 100, right?
There's a tower.
Because you already leaned, right? You already leaned on the way in.
Yeah.
So you didn't go full rich already. So you're below 100. Now all you're doing is watching 1580. So go slow. Because you don't want to make the engine quit.
I'm out of my way. Let me fix my.
Yep, good division of...
The left now.
So remember what I said about dumps? Don't fly over the top of that, okay?
Oh, go just on
Because of
this
birds.
side. Yeah.
Yep.
Get my trim right. Stay more to the right.
Now, I would be careful if you made a flight plan to fly at 1,000 feet. You
Stay at
only
1,000.
get, stay at 1,000 or tell your examiner, I'm going to climb to 1,200 now.
Okay.
Because you only get plus or minus 200. And if you don't notice that your altitude is off, you need to, he's still going to ding you. So that's not great. So you can stay at 1,200 if you want. You don't be at 1,000. If 1,200 is more comfortable for you, that's fine. But if you do it, let him know you're doing it so that he doesn't think, oh, he doesn't know what he's doing. He just climbed 200 feet and he didn't even realize it.
Temperatures don't seem to be increasing.
It's because your manifold pressure. You reduced your manifold pressure. So hold 2,700. You don't need to lower the collective to lose altitude up here. Use your cyclic. If you speed up, no big deal. Now, look at your manifold pressure, or your temperature, 1440, right? So now you can start leaning a little bit at a time.
This is a good speed of leaning.
It doesn't matter on speed. Speed doesn't mean anything about leaning.
I mean my finger.
You're that. Yeah, that's good. You can go a little faster if you want, but just don't like spin it a bunch. Just watch this. Watch. Just do this.
Oh, that's why I was scared it could quit.
Yeah, and then you'll see the temperature increase a little bit, right? And then you wait to see if it's increasing too much or too little. It's going up a degree at a time. I can go a little more. And then wait. And then just wait for a minute or two. With traffic, 0 Lima Alpha, left crosswind, left downwind departure, northeast. Do a little more. Get it to 1580. Now, when you look down, don't push forward on the cyclic stick. See?
Yep.
And also keep looking at your cylinder head temperatures too. Those look good. You're starting to get to a good temperature now. Yeah, let's see where it goes. Now going back home, it gets easier. Why? Because you know everything about home, right? Do you know what the AWOS frequency is there?
I was just thinking about it. I should have looked before I turned it over.
Yeah.
Was it 122? No, 14?
122.72, I think. So I'll pull out my iPad because it's easy. Watch, I can just do it with one hand. Yeah. That's why I like Fort White. .2.
122.
124.2.
Okay.
So you can put that in the standby. Don't dive.
124.2.
Good. Now look, you've gained another 125 feet. So work on your altitude stuff, okay?
Okay. It's hard when I unlean it and...
No excuses. It is hard, but you have to do it. You have to maintain your altitude. You have to divide your attention.
Okay.
That's what you're learning with cross-country work. Like, it was easy before. Now it gets a little, I add another step, right?
Yeah.
So now you're learning about, wow, I got a lot to do. Now think about doing it this at night. That's why it's so important you maintain your altitude.
Yeah.
Like, we can see ourselves getting lower right now, but at night and there's no lights out here, you can't tell, dude. It's crazy. got Apocalypse Now music in my head.
Hey, I can listen to music too. I got my Ray-Bans on.
Oh, nice.
But I won't.
You can if you want. You might see how crazy it gets. You already got a lot going on.
Oh,
So
we're
check
too far out.
Yeah, check your fuel.
It's 18 gallon left.
Yeah. How many minutes do we have before we're there?
14 miles, so 11 minutes.
Okay. So what I would do is I would keep it on the common traffic advisory frequency, just so, because the airplanes you'll be able to hear because they're up higher.
Yep.
And then you might be able to get an idea of what runways they're using if somebody's already there. What town is that next to us?
Newark.
That's York?
Newark.
Newark.
Yeah. Did I pronounce it right?
Yeah, Newark.
Newark.
That's not Lions?
No. Oh wait. It is Lions. I'm just too zoomed out, and I told the next town. Yep, that's Lions.
Okay. Yeah, it's without electronics, it gets really a little more difficult. So your first flight is going to be without electronics.
I guess you could tell by the field. L, it says L on it. But it must be Lions High School.
Yeah, exactly. No, this is good. This is a great lesson today, Bert. You got your money's worth today. Now you know all the kinds of things that you'll need to look out for.
Canandaigua traffic, Cessna 280 Mike Sierra, left downwind for runway 13 Canandaigua.
Canandaigua. I'm at 1566.
What'd you say?
The temperature is 1566.
Yeah, good. Keeping your scan going, right? Where would you auto-rotate right now?
To the field. Probably the dry spots.
Yeah, I would do that. That's a good idea. Because a lot of this stuff is like corn and it's really tall. But you could auto-rotate to the road. You be careful of the wire.
Lines, yeah.
Yeah, you have to just be careful of the wire.
Yeah, traffic
This is a big hill, so you wouldn't want to auto-rotate to this hill right here. See, this is a big sloping hill right here. So you want to always be thinking, where would you auto-rotate now?
To the road. Well, there are trees and wires on the right
Yeah,
side
so
of it.
yeah, come on. Where would you go?
Probably on that grass field over there then.
Which one? Way up there?
Way up there, yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't make that.
Yeah.
Always look down this. Line this up. And that's in a no-wind situation, right? You got a little bit of a tailwind, right? Because we had a headwind. How fast are we going?
82.
82? Yeah, so we got a little bit of a tailwind, right? So you'd want to do a 180 auto, or just accept the 2-knot tailwind if you had to. So, yeah, it's pretty crazy, right? Trying to figure out what you got to do and everything.
Yeah, this field looks like mold, so...
Yeah, you got to be very, very careful with the, like, you got to really be thinking about auto. Like,
And if I did now, I would do it there, I think. Or to the left.
yeah, over to the left, it looks a little more open. You got a dirt road there and everything.
Yeah. There are wires by fence.
Okay,
Thank you.
sounds good. Where are we going? Rotor, airspeed, trim, spot. Rotor, airspeed, trim, spot. Where are you going?
There are wires.
Yeah, wires. Rotor, airspeed, trim, spot. Let's recover.
Whoa,
That's okay, you're okay. So that can can be very serious,
I
right?
was surprised. I was not expecting that.
Yeah, very serious. So I want you always thinking about that, Burke, okay? It is something you have to constantly be thinking about. I would have gone to that backyard. It's right there.
Okay.
Yeah. Because you saw those posts sticking up,
Yeah.
right? That was going to be a fucking problem. Now, you would have lived probably if you hit that, but if one of those posts went up and stuck into your leg or something like that, you got to worry about that too.
There's a plane coming in our way. It's 15 feet higher, so I'll stay on the low
Okay.
and probably head towards a little left.
Okay. I don't see him quite yet.
It's on the map. It's right on our path.
Okay.
But he's 15. Plus 15 means plus 1500 high.
Yeah,
higher.
1500 feel higher,
So
yeah.
he's above us.
Okay. You're in no man's land here. Where are you going to auto-rotate now?
There's a field with slope over there.
Yeah, it's got a slope. What about, that's your best spot,
Yeah.
even though there's corn and stuff there.
But I guess if there are corners, you try to get as slow as possible before
Yeah,
you touch
just come down straight, you know, just do the best you can. It's about living if you actually have one. We're not doing practice autos to corn.
Yeah, he's almost right above us.
I don't see him.
It says plus 16. Yeah, plus 17 it says.
On the right side?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't see a silhouette, so.
I'll zoom in. Do you see it now?
No. Oh, he's coming up?
Yep.
Oh yeah, I got him right there, tally ho. Right there at the rotor arc.
I see.
Yep.
I got slow.
Yep. Pull in your manifold, go to 27. I'm gonna lean you out again, since I messed you all up. Always monitor those engine instruments. They'll give you a big hint if something's going to go wrong right away.
Creekside traffic, departing pattern to the northwest, Creekside.
Now you can get your weather. You might be able to. How far out are we?
5.6 miles.
You can pull this button out, the squelch, and you can turn it up if you can't hear it.
Automated weather observation 152 Zulu weather wind 240 at 4 visibility 7 clear low 12,000 temperature 2.
Which runway are we going to use?
The one I came in, it said 011. 2011, did it say?
240 at 11. Or 240 at 4.
240.
So which runway are we going to land on?
Let's see.
Don't climb.
240. So we'll land at 28.
Okay. You have a low, you lost your turbocharger on our way home, okay? So, what are we going to do?
Turbocharger?
Yep, we don't have any turbocharger.
Oh, run on landing.
Run on landing? How fast can we do a run on landing at?
At max, 20, was it 15, I think?
Is it 30? 25?
I think it was 25, I think.
Yeah, for stuck pedal it's 10, right? We'll look that up when we get back. Alright, set me up. You're not going to have any turbocharger for this landing.
Okay.
So, you're coming in to land, you got to start getting ready. So make your radio calls.
Okay.
Williamson Solar traffic, helicopter 28 Echo Hotel, 3 mile south of runway 28. Coming in for landing. Left base, Williamson Soda traffic.
Yep, that was a good left base call. That's fine. It's no big deal. Nobody's out here. I don't hear anybody. All right, so do your before landing checklist. Before landing checklist, make sure engine instruments operating green and normal. Mixture, what do we want to do with that?
Make it richer.
Yeah, below what? 14?
50.
Yep, so go ahead, make it richer. You can just go faster going richer. Good. All right, set up for no power. You don't get any more than 29 inches of manifold pressure. If you have to, you can go around. So what kind of approach are we going to do?
Run on landing.
Run on landing, but okay. So what does a run on landing mean? Something else too.
Oh, I see. We will do low power. Run on when we don't have the pedals.
No, you have the pedals.
Oh, I have to turn around. It won't be enough. I'll do 360.
So what kind of an approach are we going to do? That was my question.
Low power.
Yeah, low power approach. Okay, but what's that mean?
Means we don't pull more than 20.
Okay. Or, more than 29.
29?
Yeah, you won't be able to pull more than 29 inches. Okay, let's make a radio call because you're everywhere here.
Williamson Soda traffic, helicopter 28 Echo Hotel, 2 miles west of runway 28. Williamson Soda traffic.
You're not west. You got to get your directions figured out. You're
on the west.
You're 2 miles east. You're now turning towards the west.
Yep.
Make a radio call.
Williamson Soda traffic, helicopter 28 Echo Hotel, runway 28 on final, Williamson Soda traffic.
Swap those last two. Final runway 28. Yes, low approach is the word I was looking for.
Oh.
Right, you're going to be making a lower approach. And you're doing it, so that's good. You just didn't say it. Not a big deal. And I don't want to really touch down until we're really slow anyways, okay? You got pedals, you just can't use a lot of power. If you pull more than 29 inches...
Fail.
Yep, fail. He won't do this to you. This is just practice.
Maybe I'll stay on the right of this tree.
Yep, get slowed down early and everything. It's just going to be... You have plenty of runway here. You have pedals and everything, so just a normal approach, except you don't have a lot of power. And you may not need to, because we're nice and light. You may not even need to do a run on landing. So get her down in a ground effect, and then just let the helicopter slow down on its own. Remember, we don't want to flare. Just let it slow down ever so slowly. No, don't do a run on yet. Just slow down, slow down. Don't run on yet. Hold, slow it down. Just slow it down.
Slow down with the collective.
Nope, slow down with the cyclic. No. Just slow it down. Just let it stay there. And you won't flare. You just have a normal approach. Try to stay on the center line. Good, you got pedals still. Good, just slow it down. You're not even to 29 inches yet. Don't flare, don't flare. Keep the nose over, keep the nose over. Don't go faster. And then slowly push down on the collective. There you go, nice.
Okay, it's been a while.
Yeah, that was good. So you only pulled about 29 inches there. What you could have done, watch this, my control.
You have control. The trim might be off.
Okay. What you can do, Burke, is as you're slow, look at, I'm going to get up to speed a little bit, but I'm going to slow it down. Let me get up to speed a little bit. But I'm right here, right? I'm not pulling more than 29 inches. Don't push down yet, just let the helicopter keep slowing down on its own. As I climb, I can push down a little bit more on the collective. Look how slow I am. I'm not going to pull any power. Look how slow I am. And I'm not going to wear the helicopter out. I'm not going to use a lot of skid pressure. See that?
Yeah.
So just let the momentum bleed out of it. As the helicopter starts to climb, just lower the collective a little. But don't get into this flare, because you don't want to go bonk, bonk.
Yep.
Okay, your controls take me to the gas pumps.
Was the trim okay?
Yeah, that's fine. It wasn't way off.
Trying to get my trim. It says please use pump 1.
Yep.
It's about a little closer.
You're good. That hose will reach. Hey!
Yo! Hey! Hey! Hey today. You want to be like, maybe I should. I'll explain. I'm taking off.
Don't kill me. Remember, engine instruments, operating green and normal. Switch to circuit breakers, go left, up, and right. I don't have anybody on this side, you should ask.
Yep,
If you have somebody sitting over here. Okay, got a hangar door open here. No engine cowling off, so I wouldn't worry too much. Just stay nice and low and kind of get past it as quick as you can. There's your beacon right there. That's your beacon
Okay.
for the airport. Nice landing. Hey, 2,000. 2,000.
Oh.
All right, you got it. I'll meet you inside.